Today my guest is my best friend. He's a father, Toastmaster, activist, mental coach, help for me. He's a lot of different things. Please welcome Alexander Steven Reyes to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, sir.
About time, huh?
Yeah, I think you were episode 3 with Ray Sean, and you were in episode 6 with Tyler, and episode 9 or 8 with Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon. Yeah, and then we had a lot of them, bro.
Yeah.
What's been up? What's been happening?
What's been up?
How's life been treating you?
What do you like to say when someone asks you what's up? What do you tell them?
The sky.
Does he?
No, I don't tell him any.
You got a saying?
Not really, dude. I've never really adopted anything cool.
You want to give you a cool one?
Yeah, you always do.
Let's say, ask me, what's up?
Hey, Alex, what's up?
Angels and airplanes.
Ooh, sounds like a band. Damn.
I mean,
where's that come from?
Because
you ain't just say that. It came from somewhere.
It did come from somewhere.
Something inspired you?
Something did inspire me. They got this guy, his name's Newt.
Newt?
Newt. And that's how you say it. N-E-W-T.
Okay.
Newt.
Newt.
Yeah.
Newt.
I met him over there in Plackham in Louisiana.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And then
that's your place.
That's my spot, bro. You know what I mean? 4-wheel drive. Let's go, baby.
You got land out there?
Yeah, like I got airspace, bro.
For sure. So Newt.
I have a lot of memories.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Newt, I used to ask him, he's like, hey, man, what's up? And he used to say, hard weenies and airplanes.
I wonder if it's because airplanes are sort of shaped like hard weenies. No? Maybe.
Like overcooked weenies?
Yeah.
No, like if you're laying down and you got a little tent, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Pitch the tent.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
awesome.
But I wanted to remix it because sometimes there's.
So you threw angels in that bitch.
I threw angels because let's say a lady asked me, and I have made the mistake of saying like hard Mike Ditkas and airplanes. You know what I mean?
Right.
But sometimes some people aren't comfortable with that comedy type thing.
Right.
You know, you might be speaking to someone, maybe someone that's like your mother or something of that nature. So you also have to be respectful and mindful of that person, and also that what they're okay with or not okay with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, how can I remix it to where I could say it to anyone? And in communication, I was like, how can I communicate and repurpose this and make it cool, make it mine, or make it just cool for everyone.
Right.
To where, because I am a father and I am a son and I think about all these things. So I was like, angels and airplanes, you know? I like airplanes. I like the sky. I believe that angels protect me. Prayers, whatever you want to call them.
They definitely do.
The higher power. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Just coming here, was marvelous. Unexpected.
You had a good day?
Incredible day.
Sounded like you had one when I talked to you.
Yeah.
What time you woke up? I slept in.
First, I woke up at 6:30.
Nice.
Then I re-woke up around 7:38, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just, I didn't push to like, I knew I had an appointment to go to ish around 10:30, 11-ish.
Yeah.
But with that, it's also, I have my daughter, have my mother, have my sisters.
It's not like responsibilities.
In a sense, like I'm not responsible over them to where like I have to do things for them, but I do have a responsibility that those are the closest people to me in my life. They've seen me at my worst. They see me at my best. I don't even know if I inspire them or not, but they are at the end of life, one of the most important things in your life is the relationships, the closer relationships to you, from something, it's one of my favorite things.
I'm listening.
Is whenever my mother gives me coffee in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I love that feeling. Sometimes it's a little toasty, it's a little burnt.
Yeah,
you know.
My mom too, bro.
And a little almond milk, and it's just right, bro. It just
She knows the magical amount.
It's perfect.
Only mama does, bro.
Only mama does, dude. And lately, she's been giving me a breakfast burrito with low carb tortillas. Because you know I'm on my way to.
She's weighing that out or what? She's weighing that out on the scale, or she's freehanding.
Baby
that?
steps. She's freehanding now.
That's
you
cool,
know, I ain't gonna check her on.
I'm gonna eye it up real quick.
Yeah, she used to be with 2 eggs and two bacon. You know.
Hey, bro, gotta start somewhere.
Turkey bacon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna question.
Yeah.
She cooks it in a pan with butter, or she hits it with that pan.
I don't even.
She might be using some avocado oil, which ain't.
That's
bad,
exactly what she uses.
Which ain't bad, but just depends on how many fats you're trying to get.
Well, I go for the quality oil.
Yeah.
I guess for the quality oil,
Yeah.
and then so we use. You know, I'll give it a free one. Chosen foods. I'll give them a free one.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's a good oil,
right?
Because you don't know what's in the store sometimes, you know. But since I'm a research nerd, analyst,
Yep.
I like searching for the truth, you know. And my whole life I've been searching for the truth outside myself. But in this case, oil. I want to see what was real, what was fake. That was it, and then that was one of the good oils. So I choose that oil to use.
Is that what you did with the deodorant thing? Like you was like, hey,
no,
shit's getting weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I question everything. I question
me too.
everything, and I experiment. And one of the things with the deodorant is, I'll read things to where, do you really need deodorant, or is it just chemicals burning and this is your exhaust fumes?
Yeah,
kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And
definitely a chemical.
Yeah, and I've also met people that don't really stink that much, but they eat differently, and they don't have as much things in them, you know. But lately, I've been researching myself.
How's that going? What's your methods? Well,
shout out Anthony, right? Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony.
What is it?
Oh, Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, what's that quote? Got how to do?
Yeah, 2 of them. He said, "Go sit your ass down." That's one. And he said, "Get out of your own way. Get out of your fucking way."
And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, bro.
And
it's different. It hits different when you do that, huh?
It does. I'm just.
So you're working on yourself, like you basically focusing on you for once.
Yes. Now I'm still hyperactive. I'm still a runner. I'm still.
Yeah, bro.
I still want to change the world, but in order to change the world or save the world or whatever your thing is, whatever cranks your tractor. You ever heard of that one? Whatever floats your boat?
No.
Whatever cranks your tractor?
Yeah.
That's a little redneck, a little John Deere right there.
Oh, yeah.
And
right next to that house in where you like to go? That place?
Grand Isle? Oh, what you talking about?
The house from earlier with Newt. Where you live?
Oh no, I was working in Plaquemine.
Oh, Plaquemine. But I know you like hanging out there. That's like your stomping grounds.
Because I worked there for 2 years.
Yeah, like you like
twice.
You like mud riding and shit.
I do.
Yeah.
I love and right now I was looking at. I have a 4-wheel drive truck.
Yeah, bro.
Sexy, bro. I love it. I got metal underneath the belly. I see a mud hole and I just want to go get in it. Vroom. I'm like that movie Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Things like that. I remember watching that when I was little, and I just saw little dudes running and getting away from cops.
Yeah, hopping over the car.
Yeah,
and then hopping over that truck, but
yeah,
you'd have to do a somersault over that bitch.
Let's just say I tried doing the Vin Diesel before. You know what I mean? I tried doing that for real.
Mm-hmm.
Hence.
Oh yeah.
I got scars. I got my tattoos. These are my tattoos. My scars are my stories, and that's just helped shape me. Like that officer that gave me this ticket.
Right.
He stopped me before one time. He knew what I was racing. And he let me go. Damn. He saw like my little Civic / Ferrari that I had in high school.
He trusted you. He trusted you were going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's people believing in people.
Yeah. And then, I hit that I got a little too excited one time leaving I used to work at Olive Garden as a busboy.
Ooh, nice.
And we were just talking crap. I think that the energy drink got to me that day. Or the caffeine or whatever it was. I'm like, yeah, let's race for money. Yeah, you know.
Pink slips right now.
Yeah. Then it was like, nah, bro, you know, that's all I got. I was like, all right, $40 then. Cool, $40.
Nice.
And I just knew that it was like a track.
Yeah.
And
y'all went to the east?
No,
Can I say back of Kenner?
At the mall.
Nice. Well, I mean, I guess you got enough.
It's a track.
Yeah,
it's a track on the
basically.
outside.
Yeah.
And I mean,
for
we
pedestrians, but yeah.
No, I mean, this is like at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out there.
No ducks were harmed during this event. But I did hit that concrete piling, though.
Right. Just humans were harmed.
Yeah, I hit that windshield.
You went through it, or you just hit it?
I went through it and I landed I just landed.
On the outside concrete?
Yeah. No, on the outside hood.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like a movie. That was kind of like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
I think they had a scene in there, maybe.
But I mean, I wasn't, that happened and I think your brain.
How many stitches they put in there?
Well, my brain went up, this got on shock. This was on shock, meaning I just didn't feel anything. I just felt warm, like sweat coming down. But that was all blood.
Right.
And then this was flopped open.
Ugh.
And
so you never got it stitched up?
well, look, so this is what happened that day. So I tell my friend, I was like, go, you know?
Right. Here's the $40. Fuck it, go.
No, it's just like go before we get, like, you know, before the cops come, you know? Because I knew I was toasted, but I was like, I'll take the lick, you know, on this one. And no, the cop got there.
Dude.
And that cop that gave me the first ticket that first time found out. And I went to the, look, thank you to those officers that day for not whooping me that day, dude. Because like I threw the rag on the truck, on the car. Boom.
Oh, bloody ass rag, huh?
And it hit the car and it hit the cop. Oh. And then the ambulances got there at that time. And they're like, no, come, he's going to come with us. He needs stitches right now. Because that cop was going to whoop me, bro. Because I had blood all over his stuff. You know what I mean?
I'd have been pissed if you threw a bloody rag at me.
But it wasn't at you. It was at the car.
Right. You threw it at the hood, but then look what happened.
And it hit the, yeah. And then the ambulance guy told me, he's like, man, I just saved your life. He was about to, I was like, I know. Thank you, man. And I went to the hospital. He brought me to the hospital. I remember the doctor. The doctor was just like, he wasn't, he tried to teach me a lesson. And I had my skull was white, like almost like and he was hitting it. He's like, you see that? You hear that? I'm like, yeah, that's your skull. Take care of yourself.
That's gnarly.
You know, put your seatbelt on, you know?
Yeah, you definitely.
He was trying to teach me a lesson. You know, he's trying to, you know, show me things. And I was like, thank you. So you know what I did? After he stitched me up, the cop came and he talked to me too. I'll never forget him, dude. Big old chunky white dude. Big
corn fed.
Big corn fed, but out of Kenner.
Nice.
And
Kenner fed.
Yeah. Kenner fed, bro. And Kenner, bro. Hashtag.
Hashtag shout out. He must have been eating at the Golden Corral quite often.
I don't know.
Or Ryan's. Remember Ryan's?
No.
The buffet?
Oh.
So what happened? What he told you?
He sat me, he talked to me. He's like, you know, I'm giving you this ticket. He made sure that he's like, this is not for me to get at you or payback. This is for you to learn a lesson.
How old were you?
Like, I think that was before Paris, maybe 18.
Damn.
18.
Yeah, because you could have went to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that before too, but I'm just saying that day was so impactful. I mean, jail's not really.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't scary for me.
So now that you are on the come up of your journey,
yeah,
what have you learned so far about trying to like get your mental health and your body right? What have you learned so far?
Oh, mental health and body. Well, yesterday I talked to. Probably my first friend that I could remember from childhood. When I met him when we were in kindergarten.
Damn.
He didn't speak English.
Nice.
And that's how I remember it. The first time we met was, what'd you ask me? mental health, and and physical.
Journey. Yeah.
Okay, so mental health. The reason I bring that up because yesterday I spoke to him last night. You know, I just sat there on the phone with him. You know, when a friend tells you like call anytime.
Yeah.
And I just felt it, and I called him, man. And I had to talk to somebody, and he was the right guy to talk to at the time because that's who.
When was the last time you talked to him? You think?
4 months.
Okay.
6 months.
Not like kindergarten.
No. He's been there for a long time.
Gotcha.
As you know, I don't like shout out all these names everywhere. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's me.
My friends are special to me. You know. So happily we're right here, but
yeah.
Because they're all like treasure boxes. But he did tell me something profound, and he's a family man. Also, he's married. You know, kids. And we just talked about anxiety.
Right. And
lately for me, that's been hit, man. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Just thinking about.
What you think causes that?
Thinking too much into the future. Not being present.
What do they say about looking into the future?
Who was they?
Like. I'm
not.
Well, no. I'm gonna tell you. In the program, they tell you can't go back in the past.
Yeah.
And you can't predict the future.
Right.
So all you have is today.
Right.
So live for today.
Right.
Right.
Be present.
So be present, like you said. So. Yeah.
And
that's all.
Yeah. So when I was talking to him about that, he's like, "You have to do what's best for you."
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I get it, but at the same time, I'm still looking for these other jobs. I'm still looking for these consulting jobs. I'm still thinking, hey, my daughter's going to whatever top 10 colleges in the United States, whatever. And I know they're like $80,000 a year. You know, I'm already thinking, thinking. But all that thinking, I'm just burning energy up there.
Yeah.
I'm just frying my ramen noodle up there.
Yeah.
And like Anthony said, sit your ass down. And he told me, he's like, hey, man, he's like, I don't think you get it. He's like, you have to do what's best for you, not what's best for this person or that person or this person. I keep mentioning my daughter, and I keep mentioning this and that.
Right.
He's like, if you don't take care of you, if you die, or if you're in a wheelchair, or if you're in a mental breakdown, anything, you know, people go through all type of things.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You know?
Depression's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, depression, all that stuff, man. And I was talking to a lady last night. You know,
anxiety leads to depression. Depression leads to addiction.
Yeah, man.
Addiction leads to death.
Yeah, and then you know what? I've been close to death a few times. You know, like we winked. You know.
Yeah. Y'all passed each other in the hallway.
More like we kind of mean mug.
Mm.
Kind of smiled a little bit.
Sat in a classroom for detention.
Yeah, we just looked at each other for a little bit. It was like you know how like those fights we used to get in high school or whatever. You see them in middle school. People like I remember elementary school. People would go in circles.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm talking about? In circles, like little dogs or like a little circus animal or something. There was like the cool way to fight.
Yeah. There's the cool way and there's like the by yourself way. I used to fight this kid in like kindergarten like every day, dude. He just didn't like me. He was picking on me and shit. And he was fat, I was fat. We used to fucking throw down in the bathroom, dude. I took his shoe one time, I threw it in the toilet. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Shit was wild.
Yo.
I was like wishing somebody. I was like, where the fuck's everybody at?
What school was that?
Immaculate Conception. Shout out.
Wow.
Catholic school. Only made it through kindergarten and first grade.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Crazy.
Like those Zumo. What's it called? Zumo wrestler? Sumo?
Oh, yeah.
Sumo kids
I could have did it. Yeah, well, he was pretty. He was bigger than me, but I was still.
That's awesome.
But I rocked this world, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I did.
But so back to the mental thing. The mental health is, he told me, he's like, hey, man, he's like, I still don't think you got it. He's like, forget all that other stuff in the universities and all that stuff. Do what's best for you.
Yeah. So
and then it hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Ever since then. That was last night, right? But it's almost like you're almost right there at the edge. So now I've been at the edge for so long that instead of just jump off and let go.
Yeah.
I decided to kick it up a notch. Today, figuratively and literally, I was on top of this bridge, right? Shaking. I was on the edge. And I jumped twice. The second time, harder. The second time, that's when I went all in. First time I tasted it. Jumped. Whatever. But the second time I was up there, I learned to deal with the pain and hold on to it a little longer. Just not hold on to the pain, but it's just a thing.
The feeling,
just a thing. Because like I have feet, right? Obviously, but sensitive at the bottom, right? And I was like, oh, and I had like sandals, like I had them rock shoes in the river because I got sticks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking to this guy. We were all together. There was a group of friends of us, and he's like, "You just gotta feel the pain." And it was just such a surreal moment because it was him, his son. As he was explaining things to his son, I was also understanding why my dad was the way he was, or why was he so discipline oriented, or why would he was so hard, which I thought was hard. He was trying to show me that discipline is freedom type thing, but he didn't understand it that way. But I also saw it both ways, kind of like, hey, it doesn't have to be just one way in a sense. It doesn't have to be just this way. Yeah, which I would think. But when I got up the second time, I went out with no sandals. I went barefoot, straight Mobley from the Jungle Book, and it hurt. Oh, yeah. But as it hurts, I learned that you don't have to, you just feel it. You don't have to, yeah. You just feel it, and you enjoy it. So I started enjoying the pain in a sense of, because I knew it comes with growth. Right. So when I got up there, instead of jumping, a lot of people jumped. Right? Different people jumped, different groups of boys jumped, different people came along and jumped. So remember I told you that I heard a quote one day. It said that it had two type of savages in the jungle. Right? There's one that you're like Tarzan, right? And you're gliding. And you grab the other one.
Hitting them tree vines.
Tree vines. He's a bad he was a bad what?
Mother effer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's your line right there. That's you like.
Tarzan?
Yeah, that's the line.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah,
yeah.
The way you say it, only you say it like that.
Okay, thank you. I've been trying to say it less. I get it from my mom now, but like I told her, I'm gonna say it when I gotta say it. And she pretty much does too. So
look, they got this other type of savage.
Oh yeah,
right. And this is the type, people screaming about being savages or being lions or being whatever, right? And then there's the thing to where when it's time to do savage things, that's when it's time to do it. Yeah. You only know you're a savage when it's time to do it. Yeah. And then today I tested myself on that one. So not only that, I just jumped the hardest that I could, but I did a front flip. Damn. And I went, and I didn't know, bro. I just went, I'm like right now I'm thick.
Tucked your knees in head? Yeah. Oh, geez.
Like the whole Sonic the Hedgehog thing, right? Son. I hit that, dude. And when I hit the water, I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah,
I didn't,
You discombobulated.
Yeah, but I just went full force, and it hurt, right? And it was awesome. And then my eyelids, I'm wearing glasses right now.
Yeah.
My what is it? Eyelashes?
Yeah.
Went into my eyes,
God,
inside. So they were burning. I couldn't see. But
where'd you land first? Like your back, your ass? Like what you felt?
Imagine you're going in a circle.
I know, but like
you gotta try it.
You didn't belly flop or nothing. You like tucked.
No, I don't think you held that bitch.
Bro. You held it the whole time.
You don't know who Sonic the Hedgehog is?
Yeah,
imagine that going down. So where's the belly in that?
Damn,
there's no belly. It's back. It's like a roll.
Yeah,
and then
fucking ton of golden rings came out.
Yeah,
like in Sonic.
I hit the jackpot. So when that happened, I felt this release. You can go all the way. Go all the way. Not for anyone else, for yourself. Why? Because if you can't go all the way for yourself, that means, life may be,
P Money?
Yeah.
Sorry, P. We're almost done.
No.
20 minutes left, P.
Hey, P, I'm in the middle of a podcast. I gotta call you back.
We got 20 minutes left, P.
One question. Do you have Zelle?
Yeah. Text me. Bye. So, father 101 right there.
Yeah.
I just got to see. Basically, I just make sure it's nothing in emergency.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean, for those of y'all that don't know, Babo and his daughter have probably the most dynamic relationship I've ever seen. Because, you know, I watched you raise her for a while.
Dang.
And so even though that might look fucked up, I mean, if I ever have a kid, if that ever happens for me at this point, I would hopefully be able to raise that kid like you raised yours.
Yeah.
So I look up to you in a sense.
Thank you, man.
So you're doing your very good fatherly thing.
Yeah, I want to be the best father in the world.
Yeah.
And I strive to be. That's one of the things there. It's I literally make sure that, hey, you call me whatever you got.
For sure.
Whatever you need, whatever you got, you call me. So I'm always consistent with her.
Right.
That's one of the things that I've learned in fatherhood. I've learned that for my grandfather, right? I have my stepfather.
Yes.
Right. I remember my biological father. I met him once when I was 23, and I talked to him on the phone when I was 17, and I got a picture of him. That's it.
Never met him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Once.
Yeah. When I was 23. And
how was that experience?
It was surreal because at that moment I had my daughter already. But so mental health, go all the way.
Right.
Get out of your way and see how far you could go. Be vulnerable. Throw yourself. Might hurt a little, but be about it and be about yourself. Like mental health doesn't necessarily mean just like a therapist or just this. If you want to go paint and that's your thing, take 2 hours every day and go paint.
That's therapy.
That's therapy.
Yeah.
And
just like this. This is my therapy.
just like shout out Therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah, it's coming
It's
soon.
bro.
So yeah, mental health is that. I thought I knew it because I'm so strong. I meditate. I do all the stuff, ice baths, David Goggins, I'm coming type stuff.
Yeah,
but
dude.
one thing I didn't do is become tough in myself into, hey man, be tough on your happiness. Be tough on your happiness.
Well, I think a lot of people neglect their happiness for others.
Yeah.
And most cause of fights are because people are unhappy. And they're like, oh, yeah, my wife makes me feel like this. Or it's like, well, you make yourself feel like that.
Right.
Nobody can make you feel like anything.
And then expectations.
Right, for sure.
Boundaries.
Right. Communication. Nobody's talking to each other. But, like, if you're not making yourself fully happy in your relationship, it's because you haven't established what makes you happy. So they probably don't even know,
And then, you could even take it deeper than that to where some people don't even know who they are.
Right. Well, yeah.
And they're with other people that don't know who they are.
Yeah. And then
So
know
there's
the love languages. If you don't know the 5 love languages, go read that book. That way you can understand yourself. We all got them, right?
Yeah, it's a start.
Yeah, cause
all those things are a start. I started with that, and I'm into some other stuff now, but that's where I started. The 16 personality types, the ENFP thing, the Myers-Brigers, Miggs-Brigers. Jordan Peterson has a great one.
What you doing for the physical? Because like now you hit that spirit and that mental. What you doing on that?
Yeah.
I know we're working on the body type prototype right now, right?
Yes. So with that being said, so mental, you got that. Basically, I'm staying focused into the moment, and also in true control lies in losing control, because you weren't really in control in the first place, or were you? And I'm gonna say conundrum, but that's a perplexed situation. You can go deep and deep and deep, but you have to be here. Yeah, you have to be here now. Kind of like today, seize the moment.
That's it.
The great Robin Williams. He seized the day. Yeah, Dead Poet Society. I watched that movie and seized the day.
I just been trying to like do the best every day.
But that was right here. That happened today.
Yeah.
Change of events happen. Boom, boom, boom. This was supposed to happen.
Life's going to happen on life's terms.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we react. Because I could have been like, oh, this shit didn't go my way. Yeah. I could have been pissed. The old Eric would have been pissed. I'd have been like, mother.
So that's the higher power giving you an opportunity. Hey, this is your time. This is your role.
Yeah.
Play it. So if you look at life like a movie or anything like that, today my character is my place is to be yourself right now. You know, and
I like
stop putting things back. I'll procrastinate.
Yeah.
But it's because procrastination, I think it's a derivative of fear.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how many times am I supposed to be on here? But I'm finally here. You know, remember we called it the last cigarette because I used to smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
Which is one's in there right there behind that blue monkey.
Yes. In case I ever need it.
Yeah. I won't.
Originally, it was going to be called Real Talk.
Well, I mean,
remember that? Oh, you talking?
No.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, come on.
Jump the gun, dog.
Come back.
My bad.
That's okay. Originally, I told you one day I wanted to make a show, and I wanted to make it the last cigarette, right?
Which I think is clever.
Well, is that a hot shout out?
Well, I mean yeah, shout out Clever Breed too.
There you go.
There you go. Ray.
He get so that.
Well, he's got me saying that now. I never used to say that word, and now everything I'm like, man, that's clever.
Yeah, I mean, if it is, it is.
It's just such a nice word though when you think about it. It's simple, but it means a lot.
But the last cigarette.
Yes.
That I thought it was gonna be the last show of like, hey man, I'm gonna smoke that last cigarette. I'm gonna go out with a bang type thing.
Right.
What I learned in life is you don't have to go back.
No.
You know,
And you can quit whenever you want.
Well, the thing is, I never quit. I just don't smoke.
Yeah. That too.
There is no quitting.
Yeah.
To some people,
you just don't do it no more.
I just don't, because it wasn't part of me anymore. It wasn't part of this vision that I have for myself, or this true nature that I have for myself. And in that physical thing that I'm working on, and mental, mind, body, and spirit.
Shout out
to Mac McCall, to Lion Cubs.
Yes.
Lion Cubs community.
Lionheart community.
Yep.
Little baby cubs.
Baby Cubs. It's incredible.
Yeah, dude. I think the whole crew is on that journey right now,
right?
Which is pretty cool because it's like all these people that I'm meeting through you and you're meeting through me. They all have something in common. Or do you feel that, or is that just me? But like I feel like a little energy from each person, and I'm like, man, I feel like they're on my little wavelength right now. In a sense, certain things.
Yeah, certain things.
Yeah. I mean, like you and Mac get along because like y'all have a connection of some sort. So you kind of see what I'm saying? Not really.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you mean.
I don't want to say does that make sense because I'm tired of fucking hearing it.
Well, don't say it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just because I feel you. I mean, I
referenced it.
There you go.
Is
Boom.
that correct? Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
so let me go back to the cigarette thing. So what I was
Okay.
getting about the cigarette thing is
you procrastinating on a story.
No, you just
All right.
Just hold on. So the last cigarette thing, I thought it was going to be a cool thing, but what I was getting at is that it doesn't have to be a cool thing. The thing is, it's not cool to go back to where I wanted to make it like this, so perfection. Or I had this vision like it has to go like this, has to go like this. Life doesn't have to be so cumbersome, so complicated. Life is simple. Keep it simple. KASS.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Boom. You got it. So with the last cigarette thing, I learned that I don't have to have this there is no moment of the cliff. You know, you can make that moment right now. You don't have to be, hey, on September 10th or on 9/11, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do this. This is going to be my last day that I do this.
I just do when I'm ready.
So what I learned is it doesn't have to be this moment of crossroads. It could just be now. The thing is, if you were addicted to smoking cigarettes 5 minutes ago, you don't have to be that person now.
Yep.
I don't care where it says biologically or where you're what scientists say or about that, but I did learn that from my daughter actually. She read this book, The Power of Now.
Oh yeah.
By Eckhart Tolle. And I learned that you don't have to be the person that you were 5 minutes ago. You don't have to be attached to that. You could be whoever you are now. And with being that is, you know, I saw myself as, you know what, whenever I just stopped smoking, I was being present. So A lot of people, whenever they're smoking, they don't notice that they're smoking because they're smoking and they're talking and they're drinking coffee and they're doing this, but they're being distracted. But if you just sit there and just smoke, and you have to, and you question, your mind's gonna be like, well, why am I smoking? Damn, does this really cause cancer? Well, why is it I'm smoking this? And you're gonna start questioning yourself, and then the higher power will start speaking to you whenever you're in that silence, whenever you get away from distractions. And I never quit. I just realized. You know what I mean? And then that was it. I just stopped. There wasn't no great awakening or some great magic pill or some drums in the background and some yoga music.
Yeah, there's no reward for quitting or giving it up or stopping.
Yeah. Well, what I was getting at is it's not about the reward thing. What I'm getting, it's not this great.
Yeah, like you don't.
thing.
Nobody's gonna fucking clap for you.
It's not like simple. It's like things that you're supposed to do anyway.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to be sober. You're supposed to last till you're 105 years old, running marathons and going to your great grandfather's or grandkids' wedding and dancing and not be, you know, and not being. It's we're supposed to be healthy. It's part. This is our temple. So I started realizing that, and from drinking Diet Coke to doing minor changes to drinking, you know, some club soda.
Okay. Shout out.
Not this one.
Yeah.
But that's the mental game is that. You know, it's a spiritual thing, mental thing, to where life doesn't have to be like X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Life could just be this. Thank you there, brother.
Thanks, dog.
Thank you, baby.
Appreciate you, B Money.
Shout out to
PA.
Perrier.
Perrier.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian Herman for bringing that back up.
Thank you, Brian.
Always
right on the money,
clutch.
dude.
Always in the
Oh,
clutch,
right
bro.
on the money,
Since
dude.
I was like 13, that dude's been having my back.
Really?
Shit, bro.
He was like
keg
a
parties
older-
and all. Oh yeah, he was like an older brother.
What do you do?
I mean,
to
he's
you?
only 2 years older than me, but
But,
I always looked up to him like that.
What's something that inspired you of him, or something that he told you that you take with you?
I don't know. He's always given me inspiring stuff, but I think it's the way that he has like reached out to me in the past. You know, we can go like a fucking year without talking, and
Yeah.
he would you know, just like text me, kind of like you called your boy today.
Yeah.
And it was always when like something crazy was happening to me, and he said he like gets that feeling, and like he does. I don't know if he just does that for me. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but he does it for other people. But it's like it's definitely that inspires me when because you know not many people have done that, and I'm just like, damn, that's crazy that he's like reaching out to me, right? So it's like, you know, like a divine intervention moment, a higher power moment, and
Like we were talking, I guess earlier, huh? With the we're not so much in control that we really think we are.
yeah, I mean, we're not, dude. I mean, look what happened tonight. And you, the more that you realize that you're not in control and let go, like we were talking about earlier, the easier your life's gonna be. Yeah, your life actually is like starts to flow like water, kind of like in the Bruce Lee book I'm reading. You know, just go with it. Don't go against it. Everybody always wants to go, and if you just go with whatever happens, like water, you just end up flowing with it and just.
What's something that you've let go, that's something that you've let go of that you could.
What people think of me, and I can't control how anybody thinks of Eric. So basically, no matter how bad I want that person to love me or like me or accept me or fucking want to hang out with me, I cannot control what they think, because not everybody's going to think the way that I want them to think. So I finally let go of that. And I think I let go of that at the beach. And life's been good ever since, man.
You like that spot?
Oh, it was fire.
That's one of my spots.
My mom and my stepdad trying to go to like, is this the place? Bro, they so, oh, dude, they're so funny.
We might have to take a little family trip out there.
Oh yeah, dude. It was much neat. I mean, like, you know, just like what you doing, dude. I mean, I took that solo trip to the beach, and it was, you know, I've never taken myself anywhere by myself. Never hung out by myself. Never hung out with Eric.
Eric is cool, man.
Eric's cool. I didn't even know Eric was cool like that. I always thought I had to be around everybody at all times.
Yeah.
So now, like, this is like, you know, Saturday night. This is like when I give people like my time.
Yeah.
But the rest of the week is like for me.
Yeah.
to get shit accomplished, to get shit done.
Yeah.
Because when you're giving so much people your time, you're not really getting shit done that you need to get done for you. And then you start getting anxiety. You're like, oh, damn, I need to make this report. I need to call this person. Oh, shit, I'm late on this. And then, so I think it's not it's okay to be selfish for yourself because most people are really fucking selfish, just evil shit.
Yeah.
So being selfish to take care of yourself first, like your need, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I used to, you know, but now I'm like, no. Like, you know, I prioritize my time.
Yeah.
I try to give everybody as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's been it's been working. Less stress, less anxiety. Cold deprivation works. Cold dips have been a game changer. Sauna's been a game changer. Yeah, man.
That's I would say that's the, if you will, the natural
sound baths have been a game changer. Lisa, shout out Lisa Perdillo.
Incredible journey. I mean, that day, you know, you hear those stories of people taking doing herbal medicine and going onto outer space. Poof. Right?
DMT, ayahuasca, toad, kombucha, combo.
What I'm getting at is, what people have to realize is that sometimes you don't need all that. Because I got that from that sound bath.
Yeah, second time, not the first time.
Oh, the first time.
Well, I think this ceremony I'm about to do with Mac, I feel like that's what I'm going. I feel like that's going to be the next thing for me. That's going to be when I level up, enlightenment. Like this is where Eric's been preparing to go for the past 8 years.
Okay.
But I didn't know it. So that's what I think. But I'm gonna ask you one more question before we get done. Who inspires you? Dang, I know. Because you asked it to me first, and I was like, "Oh hell no."
All right, I'm gonna have to.
Hey, elaborate however you want, sir.
Okay, so there's a couple. There's people, places, and things that inspire me, from friends, and there's some people I'll keep them unmentioned, but they know who they are. As far as I have some incredible people in my life that showed me brotherhood, and you showed me loyalty, and friendship, and
you look cool, by the way, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to the hair trainer.
Oh. Yeah, bro, you look good. You look good.
I got my little Antonio Banderas going. And shout out to Bardi Outdoors.
You look like a Miami pimp. Bardi Doors.
It ain't easy to be.
You love them.
It ain't easy to what is it? Ain't easy to be.
Ain't easy being easy.
That's your thing. Pimping ain't easy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn, bro, you didn't go to West Jeff. You went to Aaron. I get it.
Yeah, I was thinking of myself at that moment. I was thinking of myself.
But who inspires me?
Yeah.
So one quick thing: Toastmasters Club 1169 from Business and Professionals.
Shout out.
It started maybe in 2009 or something like that. I was at Shell Norco giving a safety speech. Hey, let me speak. Let me get on that mic.
Oh, you couldn't wait.
Oh, I couldn't wait. And, I had the people laughing. I was saying all type of crazy stuff. F-bomb and all type of stuff.
You nailed it or you fucked it up?
Oh, I nailed it.
Nice.
Standing ovation.
Damn.
After, because I was like, I'm the hit the word?
Motherfucker.
A-team captain.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you said it like that. Yeah.
I mean, just recently I was caught a flight and I saw a guy and hey, F&A team. Hey.
Damn, bro. You started a movement.
Yeah, man. I was just proud of who I was in that moment.
That's on the paperwork now at the meetings.
Yeah. But look, so I was going to work one day, and this is how it started. And I didn't know what Toastmasters was, but I did hear from this guy named Les Brown.
Yeah.
And I would listen to this guy for 40-something minutes in the morning. I had a 40-minute drive to Plaquemine. Right. And I would just hear this guy, and he was like, yeah, man, join Toastmasters. He just kind of say it, Toastmasters. And he would say, if you shoot for the moon, I mean, if If you shoot for the moon, 'cause if you miss, you'll land somewhere amongst the stars.
Right.
Right? What's yours? I like yours.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot for that black hole.
And
Because if we miss the black hole, I'll land on one of the planets, probably like Uranus or something.
I love that.
I mean, that's pretty
So,
good, right?
It's amazing.
It's something to shoot for.
So,
Go in that bitch though. I don't know what's gonna happen.
so I heard that guy say that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what is he talking about?
Les Brown.
Les Brown. Yeah. Shout out Les Brown.
Shout out.
So,
Yeah, he's a motivational speaker.
yeah, incredible. Some people, whatever. So
He's like one of the good
that was
ones.
one of the legends, you know. So
Correct,
with that being said, I heard that. Then I didn't pay any mind to it. So I listened to the same thing for like a month,
Okay.
and then I listened to Tony Robbins, and then he was talking about dig deep. What inspires you? What's your thing? What's your drive? You know, he's like that.
He's fucking going ham. Huh?
Yeah, I already went ham on him,
Yeah.
or one of his assistants. I told him they called me like, hey, you want to come to these classes or something? I was like, wait, is he going to teach them directly? They're like, no. So one of our instructors, I was like, just let Tony know there's a new sheriff in town.
Ooh.
This is Alexander Steven Reyes. Click.
Mic drop.
She's probably, I don't even know who this lady was, but I really feel that.
She probably didn't even relay
Because
that message. Or she might have.
because that's why I don't compare myself sometimes, because I do
Yeah.
see me doing great things for people and whatever. So all right, so that happened. We're doing eventually I was like, oh, dig deep. So I started looking at old report cards when I was in 4th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. Child is too talkative. Child is disruptive. Child talks too much.
What kind of grades?
It's the best kind, baby.
A's? B's? F's?
B's, baby. B's.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
B-line.
Be live, So Babo be live, bro.
No, I said B-line.
Right.
It could be live too.
So I started thinking, I was like, well, child talks too much, speaks too talkative. I was like, wait.
That's what happened to me in Catholic school. So they
And-
kicked me out. Because I couldn't sit in my chair.
So that's what happened to where I started connecting the dots. And I started picking up the little pebbles.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what is this? I'm like, oh, you like to speak. It's not that you sit there and like listening to all these, because then I watched so many TED Talks.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 498 straight.
I don't even know if I've ever seen one of them.
And I couldn't stop absorbing this stuff.
Damn.
If anyone got addicted to anything, I got addicted to TED Talks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you were learning.
but then I realized something after like the 500 one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, you want to be up there.
Right.
That's why you watch it so much.
You want to be the next Tony Robbins.
Nah.
I used to say that though.
Yeah, but I know I see why you say that, and then I learned that I wanted to be. I was like, I could grab that thing that everyone told me was wrong with me.
Yeah.
And you mean that's my magic sauce? So I like creating from poop.
Mm-hmm.
I like from manure.
Yeah.
I like making flowers, and I think that if you could grab whatever's around you at any time,
Yeah.
you could kind of be a MacGyver, a Boy Scout of life. And you could create anything because you have everything that you need is around you. Sometimes we think we need $100,000 loan or a $10 million loan and we need this grant and that grant. And what I realized is you have everything around you. You've had everything all along. Kind of like the alchemist, right? He goes all over the world searching for this grand gold, and he meets the girl, and he does this, and he gets robbed, and all these things happen in his life. Then before you know it, he goes back home to his old
place,
and he digs, and he opens a little cupboard inside of the little farmhouse.
Yeah.
Whoop. The gold was at his house the whole
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
the meaning of that is you are the gold the whole time. Just look in the mirror, and you'll find it.
I finally read that book. I think all three of us read it on.
I don't know that. Yeah.
Me, you, and Ray. Didn't you read it in Spanish?
Yeah, I read in Spanish sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Translating. So
Yeah.
with the Toastmaster thing, so that happened, right? Then I just decided that that's one of the things that I wanted to pursue. It's not really public speaking motivation. I don't like putting
You just want to
labels
learn
on
how
it.
to talk.
We'll be better at it.
Yeah.
Because
Speak
be
better.
great at it. And then now I'm doing it with people that don't speak English. And I was like, oh, I know Spanish, so let me do Spanish things. So I volunteer, and I do. Shout out to Nolo Reddy.
Shout out.
They gave me a chance to go. They're like, hey, when our speakers drop, can you do it in Spanish? Sign me up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Luckily, I knew most of the stuff is safety concerns because I used to work at Shell, right?
Yeah.
Captain of the A team.
Yeah. So you got
captain of the M and how do you say it? What's the MF?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you get cursed. I just decided not to.
Yeah.
So, and that was great. I mean, I saw a purpose there to where I saw these people, and then I could be comical, and I could be inspiring, or I could make people laugh, type thing. So I use those things that that charisma and that laughter that I bring from that comedy that I've learned in my life, and I've mixed it with that, and I also mixed that so Toastmasters, also the comedy. People think I'm comical. Oh yeah, I see him. That's him. Yeah. See how it's all connected?
Yeah,
shout out. Sit Chaz down.
That might be
That's Sit Chaz down?
No, that's Chris' phone.
Oh,
Nora about to whip that.
Oh yeah. He coming, Nora. He coming.
Yeah.
So look.
5 more minutes. Matt called me too. Persistent, bro.
So look, he's awesome. Yeah. That's what he taught me. Just keep going. So look, so Toastmasters, then the comedy, right? So humor. And I learned this from this guy. He's like, no, it's okay to be humorous. It's okay to be funny. He said, God is humor. He's like, or if you want to use I guess in biblical terms, or if you want to use and not allegory, but if you want to use evil and good, evil wants you to be fearful and scared. And Jafar from the Lion King, right?
I think that's Aladdin.
Is it?
I think the Jafar is Aladdin.
All right, we'll go with Aladdin. All right.
Yeah, I think. Shit, now.
So look, just go with it. Just go. So what the thing is
I'm gonna still think of who that is.
Just all right. So look, so let's stay focused. Stay focused. We need a patch.
My bad.
Product placement. Patch.
Yeah, I got it right here.
So all right, so
it's right there.
So the comedy thing. So I learned that that's part of how I show love.
Yeah.
If I make you laugh, or if I'm comical about things, that's one of my love languages.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is good to read the 5 love languages, but maybe what is yours? I like giving people fried chicken. If I like you, I gave you fried chicken.
Acts of service.
And then of service is if you got a crack out of me, if you laughed,
yeah,
then I like you, because that's how I show my love to you.
Dang. So if somebody's funny, you like them?
No.
Oh, if they laugh at your stuff,
then I like them.
Ah. So if you cracking hard jokes and they don't fucking flinch, you're just not fucking with them.
No. I don't think you get it. It's kind of like I have a cake.
Uh-huh.
If I choose to give you that cake, I already know you like it. You love the cake. I can make you laugh.
Ooh.
It's more of a choice if I decide to do it.
And that's not being cocky. That's just being confident.
It took me a long time to be that confident. It took me a long time to find out who I was,
right,
and my capabilities. And that's just a part of my rare tools. My comedy, my laughter, or because you in life you play different roles. But the comedy, a lot of people think I'm one of you think I'm one of the funny dudes.
Yeah, you are.
And that didn't come from me. What inspired me from that is my grandfather, my mother. My grandfather would just talk to you in Spanish and do comical things and make you laugh, and charisma. And then you ask about heroes and things, and I remember my grandfather. I remember my family people. That's where I get most of my inspiration. My most inspiration is from my family, from my daughter, from my mother. My mother is my superhero. People got, people up there, and posters. I see my poster as my mother. I wear my family. I wear people that, like this. My daughter made this for me. I was like, make me into a smiley face. She did.
I like it.
With a little mustache. So I wear that.
That's you.
Because I remember her. And I am the people around me, My sister Karen.
Shout out.
She's a combination welder. She reminds me of perseverance and enduring pain and going through it. And still winning. Because we're meant to win, you know, and
Yeah.
you know,
You got one of those.
yeah, there's one of one right there.
That's it, bro.
And so the most inspiring people in my life are my family. My hero of my life is my mother. Without my mother, that is the realest person I've ever met in my life. And, you know, my mom's never seen me with a 6-pack or an 8-pack or anything like that. And you know how some people like want to beach body, hey, real stuff. I want to get in so Magic Mike shape.
Yeah.
For my mother. Hey, Ma, look at this.
Right. You want to impress her.
Yeah, that's who I want to impress. I want to impress the relationships around me and friendships. You know, you've been a great, tremendous friend to me, and we've grown together a lot. And I see why you do certain comparisons that you do, and I see the feistiness that I bring sometimes. And I know I'm hard sometimes, but with that hardness comes care. And
yeah, you mean well.
And then now I understand why there's certain things that my father used to do. You know, and I didn't like raking the leaves when I was 15.
Yeah.
And I would talk back. Now I understand why. And with that token, I grabbed what he grabbed, and I grabbed what my mother grabbed, and I grabbed what I seen, what I thought fatherhood was, because I had to create some of those things too, because I still had a hole.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, why doesn't my biological father want to see me? Right, but you could be the villain, or you could be the hero.
Yeah,
you could grab that and do something with it, like manure, and make flowers out of it. My flowers is my parenting style with my daughter, right? And I just give it all I got, and I go hard sometimes, and I'm like, hey,
yeah, you getting
trying to be calm, and you know, I'll play the plaintiff, and I'll play whatever. She's an aspiring lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
She'll question me and sit me down, and I'll fight back like a lawyer. And I put my lawyer hat on, and sometimes I put my therapist hat on, and sometimes I put my psychologist hat on, and sometimes I play my Mike Ditka hat on.
Yeah.
And then sometimes,
shout out,
what I've learned is I started letting go, to where in parenting, I'm not there every day to feed her. She can feed herself now. Shout out to my daughter Paris.
Shout out, P.
If you are, if you're in need of Lululemons, she's the girl.
Right.
She's created a Lululemon empire,
dude.
She's flipping Lululemons.
She's an entrepreneur,
bro. And I'm proud of her.
But I will say this.
Yeah.
I think, even though you said like you don't think you inspired anybody in your family, I definitely think you inspired her. If nobody else is inspired by you.
Well, they inspired me.
No, I know that. But what you said in the beginning of the introduction, you were like, I don't, know if I inspire any of them, but they inspire me. You said that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I'm sure you do inspire them, but you definitely inspire Paris, for sure.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That hits
it shows,
now.
bro. I mean, she's already building an empire, and she's.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us, so.
Yeah, and
that ain't inspiration. I don't know what is.
That's it, man. So the top 3 things that I'm working on now is I'm going full force on it. Some things I can't speak on right now because I made some decisions, and
we'll get you to come back on part two. And I appreciate you saving the night tonight, because like you said, it's gonna be okay. And I was like, you know what, he's right. And because I call my little moment too, bro. We human. We're not perfect, and you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up, but it's how you react to the situation. So, thank you for helping us. So make this come together.
So just tell people real quick on how this came about and how we started at the idea. I want people to know about the idea. Why did you start this?
Because originally, you used to come to the shop, and I'd be cutting hair, and you'd get a haircut, and then sometimes you would just chill, or before and after a haircut, whatever, and we would just talk to the clients, and you would start like picking their brain, because you like learning from people, you like finding out about people, like you're fascinated with people,
like treasure boxes, man.
Yes, and I am the same way as far as like I like to get to know people, and I'm like, damn, oh wow, you went over there. And so like, when I'm cutting hair behind that chair every day, like I learn from my clients, Like I pretty much grown up from like I never went to college. I learned from them.
Yeah.
And then I went to college at 32, and I was like,
That ain't
fuck,
for me.
dude, I know more than y'all. Not really, but well, yeah,
I know what
sorta,
you mean.
yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it was cool to educate myself. So
Yeah.
back to what we were saying. So that inspired me to like one day just want to start a podcast. And at that point, I was not really listening to JRE, but I was starting to like see different bits and clips of it. I don't know. And I just thought like, you know, with your brain and my brain, we could fuck people up. And I mean, like, just because I feel like we always, when somebody meets us together,
Yeah.
you know, or by yourself, they're getting this experience, you know, and I feel like, I always felt like when we left people's presence, they were like, damn, bro, those were some interesting people. Like your boy we met at the tattoo convention. I mean, that dude was
And then we met that girl. Remember that girl
Yeah.
we talked to? Who was about to get that neck tattoo.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't get it today, it's good. Just roll with it.
But I feel like we do that for people. So I think originally that's what I wanted this to be or become.
Yeah.
Because I, you know, and I didn't know it was going to become what it became. It is what it is.
You just took action.
Yeah.
You just.
And you know,
I appreciate that for you. I appreciate that you did
dude,
that.
I appreciate that from you too, because
If you wouldn't have done any of this, today wouldn't have been possible.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I'm that's how it started, and this is how it's going. And so far it's going pretty fucking good.
So part one, remember, guys. It's,
part one.
I got some of this. It's not about losing it. It's
Right.
it's just melting away.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Inspired shorts.
Yep.
You know, I really am patriotic. I'm proud to be an American.
Yes, sir.
9/11. You know, it's gonna be a start, and it's a big day.
Yeah,
it's been a big day for America, for us. Let's use that to bring us together.
That's Monday, right?
That's Monday.
Damn. So we both starting our little journeys.
Yeah,
Tight, bro.
you hit that Powerball right there, dude.
All right, bro. So when you come on part 2, we're gonna see the new improved Alexander Steven Reyes, and we'll let y'all make the judgment calls.
I might let y'all know about this guy named Babo.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for everything since day one, since the day I met you.
Yeah.
'Cause you've been one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
And best friends since the day we met.
Yeah,
So
man.
we had that connection. And maybe next time when you come back, we'll show them a little more.
Show him a little more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave him with a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Let's just say, good morning, America. I'm coming.
And if y'all like this episode, please hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom. With that being said, good night.
Good night.
Thank you, bro. Love you.
Love you too, bro.